Howdy y'all and welcome to Lax Lives. I think it's time we play a little 7 Days to Die. So I've burned through most of another day. I finally found a wrench. Oh, it took me forever. I think I've just about looted out the town now. Well, that's not true. There's a lot of safes still unopened, which I'm kind of holding off on until I can get into them faster. And I haven't dug up the graveyard. But other than those two, I have, I believe, been in most of the houses now. I don't think I've been in all the houses. I think there's... It's hard to tell from this map. Where am I? Where am I? That'll help me decide. Okay, yeah, there might be a couple of houses right in here that I haven't been in yet. I know I went in the ones with walls on them because of the bookshelves. And there's a lot of houses in here with walls, so I didn't hit the graveyard, but like I said, pretty much everything else. I finally found a wrench, so I am just about ready here to try and make a workbench. So I need 20 mechanical parts. I've got my wrench on me, I got my claw hammer on me, I've got the wood on me, I've got the forged iron on me, so I basically just need to get my mechanical parts. I ended up with 24 mechanical parts before I was finished. Alright, so let's add that to the list. I was trying, and I was not successful, but I was trying to get to the point where I could build the chemistry station as well, but I'm still 5 skill points off on that, so I need to go up one more level before we can do that. Oh, man. I still also need to make a... I thought I'd told it to make those. What happened? Oh, well. You make that, and then when you're done with that, go ahead and make this. You can see I've got the good club now. I found one. And then I found the schematic for them. So that's awesome. Let me tell you what, I'm not a big fan of the iron-bound club. Iron whatever club. I'm not a fan of my sinuses today either. I feel like I can barely breathe. It's getting cold here, and so all the different heating systems that have been turned on for the first time since last spring or winter or whatever are kicking out extra dust right now. Until they get cleared out is really tipping off my sinuses. We have hit day 6. So oh, and I found a headlamp. I don't think we're at the point where, yeah. I was going to say, I don't think we're quite at the reset point. I forget how many days it is before it resets. Must be 11 days, something like that. Can't remember. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Try again, buddy. I've got my favorite club. Yeah, so I got quite a bit of work done, I guess. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like I accomplished much of anything around here. I got the aloe vera out to 6 points. I've got the coffee beans, of course, at 6. Potatoes are up to 3. Cotton's still at 3. Goldenrod's at 6. Chrysanthemum's at 6, and corn is now at 6. So that's as far out as I plan on going with these. Yeah, so garden's coming along pretty good. I need to get more dirt to add some trees at some point, I think, up here. That'll be nice. How much longer before that workbench is done? That's what I want to play with today. Man. I've not found a schematic for the crossbow yet, which I'd really like. But I figure once we there's also a treasure. I found a new treasure thing today, so I don't know. Or yesterday. It is almost day 7. Tomorrow will be day 7. Although I believe the first horde's pretty small, so I'm not too worried about that. I really wish I'd have found the crossbow. There it is, workbench. All right. Combine item A and B. I don't know. Okay, so this should allow me to make my iron pieces now, right? So I need leather and forged iron. I need you to wake back up and make me a ton of forged iron, alright? Forged iron. And I'm going to need my supply of leather, because I am swapping over. Let's just see if we can't take a quick look here. So I know, like, the iron gear requires the workbench. I can't even see that. Can I not see the recipes? Where was I looking at recipes that required the workbench before? The problem with this is that it's just going to show everything, because it can build everything. I can make a hunting knife now. I wish I could make the crossbow. I can't do steel yet, so I can't make ammo yet either. I haven't got my gun smithing or whatever up that high. Tools and traps. I can make a chainsaw blade. No, I can't, because I don't have forged steel. Never mind. Oh, the claw hammer's not on the recipe anymore. I can't do steel. I don't need food, medicine. Mostly, I guess we're just here for iron gear, which I apparently have the recipes for all of the iron now. I feel like there was something else I was looking at. Oh, I think to make the mining helmet. you have to have the workbench as well. I'm going to try this combining thing. I actually have a second mining helmet in here. I want to see if that's what this is. If this is like combine the two together to get a better third one. It does. Huh. Interesting. How we doing on this forged iron, man? Yes, give me an iron chest plate. I'm excited. It's gonna take forever, though. Forever. Alright. How much... We'll grab some stone along the way. I'm gonna go check out the, check out the treasure, I think. That's south of me, right? Yeah. We'll add it to the map as a quick waypoint. Oh, dude, it's like up the mountainside. I'm not sure I can get up the mountains. Oh, you know what? I should see if I've got some... I know I've got some coffee. I should take some coffee with me. And I should probably make sure that I am well hydrated and full before I leave. I'm apparently out of food. Corn is not gonna do me up too well here. Alright. That's good enough for now. I feel like I'm running slow. Oh. I misjudged my swing. I need a way up this mountain. You're too big, mountain. You're too... Ah, I stepped on a cactus. You're too big. I guess there was a road going the other way I could have taken, right? Don't slow down. We don't have that much time to play around with. I kind of wanted to go up around the top of that mountain, but... Sometimes I feel like my arrows don't do what they're supposed to. Although that might be a skill thing, right? It's probably just a inability to shoot thing. Shot you in the butt, piggy! I need that meat. I'm low on meat. Which I realize is going to attract all the zombies around me, but you know what? It's daytime. I don't care. I thought I saw something over there. I don't know what I thought I saw, but turned out not to be the case. I thought I saw something brown. I mean, there's a lot of brown, but I thought I saw something big. Like a bear. Now that I think about it, I think I think I saw a bear. And you know what? There was nothing there when I looked back, so I don't know what I saw. Maybe it was a deer. I don't think so, though. I think I'm just hallucinating. I need some rocks. I don't have any rocks on me. I'm not going to be able to make a shovel to dig if I don't find... why'd you step on that cactus? You saw it. I mean, I guess I'm standing on the ground, right? I can... Let's try to get down here without hurting myself. Ow. Well, somehow I managed not to sprain something. Oh, we've run out of coffee. That's not good. Oh, it's a road. Sweet. Looks like it's along the road here, so... The last one was really good. So I'm hoping... Crap. Band-Aid. Oh, wow. You just die. I'll take that. I better, Oh, I've got 141 on me. Let's just go ahead and grab an extra 20 while we're at it. But I better set up a bedroll here. Can I just get stone from here? Yeah, but not very well. Okay, that arrow flew way higher than I was expecting. Oh, see that? That's a level. That's chemistry bench. Okay, now I need to make a shovel. Looks like it's kind of stone expensive. Let's grab some more stone here just in case. Okay. Shovel. Oh, I hope it doesn't take too long to find this shovel. Or shovel. I hope it doesn't take too long to find this shovel that's in my hands. I've been looking all over the place for it. No, this treasure. This treasure. Obviously, I meant treasure when I said shovel. Usually doesn't take me too long to find them. Of course, I think last time I had a iron shovel, which digs a little faster than this stone guy. But on top of that, I could use dirt, so It's like a win-win situation. Oh. I thought it was going to be under that stone. Apparently it's not. Come on. Wish I had some dynamite to speed this process up. That'd be just my luck, though. Throw some dynamite, destroy it. Oh, treasure, where are you? The last one had like gold, diamond, silver ore, like almost 6,000 tokens. So I'm expecting good things. Potentially, anyways. Wow, if I can find it. I hope I'm not digging too high. That would suck. Or too low, for that matter. Usually it's in a nice little pocket, and it's not too hard to find. So while I'm doing my digging, it's been a week. So I think we can talk safely about The Walking Dead. I cannot believe, spoilers, if you haven't seen it, don't listen. I can't believe they killed Glenn. I can't believe they killed Glenn. I guess it was already out there a little bit. I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff, but I saw a thing. My DVR cut off last night, right at the end of the next episode, or at the end of the episode, and so okay, I don't think I'm gonna need 5 of them, but let's make a couple. And so I was looking on that, and then they're like, they revealed who was going to be killed, like last summer accidentally, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't read that. But I was expecting Abraham. You know, I ran through all the characters. I figured there was 3 stages. 3 stages that they could have gone with. And so I figured they were going to go with somebody important. But like not super important. So like I knew they weren't going to kill Carl, right? And since Rick and Michonne kind of had a thing going at the end of the last season, I was pretty sure they weren't going to kill Michonne. Carol and Morgan weren't there, so we weren't worried about them. And Glenn and Maggie weren't even on my radar. Mostly because I was thinking, like, okay, he's gonna kill somebody who looks dangerous, so it's Daryl or Abraham. I didn't figure they'd kill Daryl because he's really popular. Seriously, Treasure, where are you? And so that kind of leaves Abraham as the odd man out, right? I mean, he's awesome on the show, but he's not, you know, he's not as central to the group. I don't think that's it. Well, I'm having a rough time finding this one. And So I figured probably going to be Abraham was going to be the one they killed. That was that was my belief going into the final or the season premiere was Abraham. And sure enough, it started off with Abraham. What I didn't see coming though was Daryl attacking Negan and then having Glenn be killed as punishment for that. And I was very, very shocked when they killed Glenn. Um, all I know is Carol needs to hurry up and get her crap back together. Because they need her. I'm pretty sure I've not read the comics at the point they're at now on the show with the Kingdom. I don't remember the Kingdom. I know the show and the comics are different, but it gives you a general sense of what's coming. And so wow, this treasure does not want to be found. And so I often will read the comics, or I have several times in the past anyways, read the comics to get a little ahead of the game. Like, I knew about the... Well, okay, the first time I read the comics was because I want to know what that guy said at the end of Season 1. And, which wasn't even a major thing, so I don't know why they had him whisper it. That being that everyone's already infected, right? That was what he told Rick. I don't think that needed to be quite whispered the way they did it. Where is this treasure, man? I mean, I want to come out and dig... Oh, I just dug out the outside. That's not even the treasure over here. This is the way out. Okay, maybe we're over too far then. Let me... Oh, I thought that was going to get me out. I'm going to start a new hole here, I think. Why is there rock where I want to dig? But, yeah, so the second episode, which I know just aired yesterday, not as big a deal as last week's episode, so I think it's okay to talk about. And it was just Carol and Morgan at the Kingdom. And, just another... You know, I probably have read about the Kingdom. If they wind up putting together a coalition or an alliance of all the little communities around to fight Negan, and the Kingdom was part of that, then I have probably read that. I just don't remember it. And but yeah, they were pretty interesting. You know, it also made me think, where are all the Ren Fair people? Like, why is that not a thing? I would assume that there are Ren Fair people that wouldn't even bat an eye. I mean, beyond having to fight through all the zombies, but wouldn't necessarily bat an eye at most of this. Like, you know, they're the ones with the blacksmiths and the chainmail and the jousting and the swords and the horses and the, you know, brewing their own alcohol and making their clothes by hand kind of thing. So, you know, they're the ones most likely to survive something like this, I would imagine. And, because where most people would be trying to figure out those skills, they would just already have them and could concentrate on the other things that are necessary to stay alive. And I find it odd that they haven't run into any of those people. I know there's a book series by S.M. Sterling that's not zombies, but all technology stops working, and those are the kinds of people they actively sought out so that they could survive without technology. I mean, some technology obviously still worked. They were able to, you know, have a forge and stuff, but no electricity. No electricity, no gunpowder. It was whatever happened purposely stopped those things from working. But, I can't believe I can't find this treasure. This is terrible. This is the most I've ever had to dig for a treasure. That's not true. I think that one time when I was digging under the snow and everything collapsed on me and broke the treasure up, that was the most I had ever had to dig to find the treasure. If it wasn't that I've got my points earmarked for the chemistry bench here. I'm going to go ahead and spin those now before I get too tempted. Chemistry station, mine. There you are. Oh wow, 10,000, almost 11,000 tokens. Diamond, gold, silver, and rocket launcher stock. Sweet. Okay, now, where's home? We should be able to follow this road. But, yeah, not a lot happened. It was enjoyable. Just not a lot happened. You know, the other show I've been watching and really enjoying is Westworld. And that one's got to be getting close to the end of their first season, I think. Maybe a couple more episodes. I don't know how many episodes they're going to run. Usually HBO shows only run like 8 to 10 episodes, so wow. And yeah, that one's pretty good. It's if you haven't seen anything about it, it's set in a in the future, way in the future. They've got artificial humans. I think I've talked about it before, and it's like a big Wild West park where you can do whatever you want to the synthetics, and but someone somewhere, and I'm not sure exactly what's going on. There's too many people messing around with the programming on the synthetics, and so you've got like the one guy who's in charge of all the programming, and you've got possibly his partner at some point, although now I'm starting to doubt there ever was a partner and that it was all just a lie. And then you got like his second in command of programming, who's also messing around with the programming. And you've got the company who pays for everything messing around with the programming. Anyway, it's going on. The synthetics are becoming aware of the fact that they are basically puppets in this park, whereas before they only knew they only knew what they'd been programmed to know, and now they know more. And so some of them are doing things they're not supposed to do. They found, this week they found someone had implanted a transmitter so that they could beam information in and out of the park. Was implanted in the arm of one of the synthetics. I think they call them hosts. And I know, like, the main character's she shot up a bunch of dudes, and the guy's like, "How did you do that? How'd you do that?" And that she's with a human, and she's like, "Well, you talked about how people come here to write their own story, and I rewrote my story so that I wasn't the damsel in distress," which was pretty awesome. But all right, well, I'm gonna go back to base, and I guess I'm almost there. And finish making up my iron armor. Hopefully the forge has continued in my absence, making the stuff I need, and I'll have lots of materials. Oh, look at that! I'm out of stamina. Oh, lots of materials available to me when I get home. And man, 10,000 tokens. That's crazy. I have over 17,000 tokens probably at this point I can spend. We'll have to head back out to Trader Joel's so I can get some calipers here pretty quick. And which is pretty awesome. Alright, there is home. So, alright, with that, click like if you like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.